JD Vance makes a comment on aliens. I'm Chris. I had a stroke, and now I love aliens. Let's get to the video.
The Strokeonaut. Finding the truth.
He made his comment on the Pod Force 1 podcast. I'll play the clip. We'll talk about it on the other side. Roll the clip.
Ask a question about UFOs. So I'm a mad UFO lunatic
Me
as
too.
well.
Yeah.
So, and you said, I think the Ruthless podcast that you were going to, in August, you were going to figure out what happened. So have you
That
managed?
was a little tongue in cheek. I have not figured it out yet.
Right.
I haven't had the time to figure it out yet.
But you've got access to all this.
I do.
Classified.
And I really want to sort of dig into it. You know, Marco's actually very interested in this too. We talked about this talked about this back in our Senate days. So yeah, there's certainly an interest there. There's certainly an intrigue, but I haven't yet had the time to really dig in. Things have been so busy. But this is the crazy person inside of me. And there's, all of us put the tinfoil hat on from time to time. I can't allow myself to become so busy that I spend the next 3 years and I don't get to the bottom of this. So I will get to the bottom of this, but it's going to take me a little time.
Because Tulsi Gabbard says that she believes there are aliens. Do you believe that?
I don't, it's interesting. I wouldn't say that I do or don't believe it. I mean, I'm a big believer that there are things out there that we can't explain. And so if another person sees an alien, maybe I see an angel or a demon. So I'm a big believer that there are like spiritual forces working on the physical world that a lot of us don't see and a lot of us don't understand and a lot of us don't appreciate. But, is it aliens or is it our guardian angel? Or is it aliens or is it a not so guardian force that doesn't care about us or in fact actively wishes us harm? I don't know the answer to that question. What I try to do is I try to say my prayers. I try to be as good of a person as I can be and I try to do a good job. And hopefully that's all I need to do.
Terrific. Thank you so much.
So he says he hasn't had time to get to the issue because I'm sure he's very busy, as he said in the statement. But he's going to look into it definitely and get us an answer. What do you think? Plus, he doesn't know if they're quote unquote aliens or just angels and demons. Going back to a common thing, many people think they are angels or demons. But then you should have asked him, well, what's define an angel or demon? See what he said to that. I know this wasn't a UFO podcast. It was a political podcast. So she's not going to go too in depth with the UAP questions, but that would have been a nice follow-up, I think. What do you think? More importantly than what I think. So there's two things. He either has really great access to this information or he's kept in a dock and he doesn't need to know. So they're not telling him anything. So I don't know which way it goes. I'm erring on the side that he knows nothing and they're not going to tell him nothing unless he became president. He would need to know, or unless the president orders them, fill him in because he needs to know. So I don't know if the vice president is in the list of people who need to know this kind of information, but I could be wrong. Would be very good to imagine if he was the one to come out, Vice President JD Vance, and disclosure. I got all the truth, guys, and I'm going to lay it out and lays it all out. That would be awesome. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be nice. In my opinion, though, I think they keep these guys. I really do. I think they keep these guys in the dark. I think there's only a few, probably dozen, 40, 50 people maybe that really know, and they keep, because presidents come and go. And depending on how powerful they are, they might just keep them out of the loop. I could be wrong, but I think that's, so if they don't need to know, they don't tell them. So when they out of office, they're gone, the new guy comes in, he doesn't know, and the cycle just continues and continues. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. It's interesting that he said this, but I think he said this stuff before. But whether it's going to make a difference or he's just saying that to say that to keep people quiet. He just goes, yeah, I'm looking into it. I'm just busy. I don't have time to look into it. Typical politician speak. So either he does care or he could care less, and he's just blowing it off with, yeah, I'm looking into it. I'll get to it. But I'm very, very busy doing busy vice president things. You know what I'm saying? Very busy. So that's essentially, I'll leave a link to the episode, but essentially what I just played there, it was right at the end of the broadcast. That's the entire part of what he says about UFO. The rest is all political stuff, so you can watch the whole interview, but that's the only part that deals with UAPs and stuff. Please like and subscribe if you found this video useful, entertaining, or anything like that. But I do appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.
The Strokeonaut. Finding the truth. The truth has no agenda.